Hello, all you lovely people, and welcome back to Kotor. In the last episode, we went ahead and got into the ancient temple, and we were able to open up, by going down to the catacombs, open up the upper level, which is where we need to go to turn off the disruptor field around the Starforge. Whew. Anyways, so in this episode, that's exactly what we're gonna do. As well as get attacked by sentry droids, because why not? But they're very, very easy to deal with, especially with the fully powered up droid ability. There we go. I know words. Alright, here we go. What's up here? Oh. I was expecting a little bit more than just a room with loot in it. And of course we have to... Oh, it's empty! Game, you trolling me! Why are you trolling me? That's so mean! Oh! Hey, there's someone over here. Let's go check it out. It's Bastila! Hey, Bastila! Uh-oh, she's got a red lightsaber, though.
Revan, I knew you'd come for me. Malak thought you might be afraid to enter the temple again, but he doesn't know you like I do. Not anymore. Not since you've changed.
Quickly, Bastila, come with us. We have to escape before Malak arrives.
Escape? You don't understand. I have sworn allegiance to Lord Malak and the
No!
Sith. I am no longer a pawn of the Jedi Council.
No, Bastila, don't go over to the dark side!
You say that as if the dark side is some terrible entity. The Jedi Council has brainwashed you like all the others. Like
And
they once did.
You weren't brainwashed?
They speak of the dark side as if it is something to be feared, but in reality their only goal is to manipulate those who are strong in the Force. The fear of the dark side is a tool to maintain control. Why do you think the Jedi forbid you and Malak from joining the Mandalorian Wars? They knew you would realize your true potential and break free of their domination. Malak has shown me how the Jedi Council have been using me the same way they once tried to use you. They've been holding me back because they knew one day I would surpass them all.
Okay, we gotta be very careful about how we respond to her. I like that last option, but we're gonna go, it's not too late, Bastila. You can still turn away from the dark side.
I resisted it first. I endured the Sith torments with the passionless serenity of a true Jedi, emptying my mind. But after a week of endless tortures, I finally saw the truth. Malak forced me to acknowledge my anger and pain. He showed me the liberating power of these emotions. Then he made me see how the Jedi Council has denied me what is mine by right. The Jedi Council gladly used my battle meditation in their wars, but they still treated me like a child, like an inferior. They were jealous of my power, of what I could become. They wanted me to bow and call them master and follow their code and obey their every order. But all the while they were exploiting my battle meditation for their own use.
Don't be lured in by these Sith lies, Bastila. Sorry, I laughed because I enjoyed the second one.
Lies? You were the one living a lie, Revan. The Jedi Council made you into something you are not. They programmed you to be their slave. You used to be Revan, Master of the Sith, but no longer. You were simply a pawn of the Jedi Council in the Republic they serve, like I was, until Malak freed me from their shackles. A pity the power you once had is so diluted in you. You could have been as strong as I am now. Stronger even, but that will never happen now. With the power of the Starforge, Malak will destroy the Republic and conquer the galaxy. And I will be the apprentice at his side, after I prove my worth by killing you.
Okay, well, let's see what we can do to stun her. Yes, you're gonna do that, and I'm going to have him not... We're gonna do Force Breach, just in case she threw up any Forcey powers. Ready, set, go, team. There we go. Here we go. And this is gonna be really simple. Whoa!
You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malak was wrong. The power of the dark side is not lost to you after all, Revan.
Well... I draw my power from the light now, Bastila.
You can
Come
deny
on.
what you are, Revan, but you're only fooling yourself. I know the truth. I have seen the shadows inside your mind, remember? I was there when you nearly died in the trap set by the Jedi Council. I used the Force to preserve your life, Revan. We are forever linked by my actions on that bridge.
What? Ah, okay. I don't think I ever knew that detail, / I don't ever remember it. But that's a good, nice little detail that she preserved our life. Anyways, that is how I know you will come back to the light.
These are not your true feelings, Revan. You're speaking as a tool of the Jedi Council, as I once did. But now I see how the Jedi used us both. The Council tried to exploit the bond between us. They hoped I would draw out your memories to lead them to the Star Forge. We were slaves to their will, like all who follow the Jedi Code, but in our shared visions of the star maps, I also felt the so-called taint within you. I resisted it at first, but now I embrace the power of the dark side.
Oh no!
Your dark side.
Learn from my mistakes. It's not too late to come back to the light, Bastila.
Mistakes? No, Revan. The only mistake you are making is the one you are making now. You deny yourself the power that is yours by right. Only now do I realize how strong you are. You deserve to be the true master of the Sith, not Malak. I see this now. Together we can destroy your old apprentice. Join with me and reclaim your lost identity.
Oh boy. I'm not Revan anymore!
Your mind was too badly damaged to ever fully restore your memories, Revan. But your power, your strength of will, the essence of who and what you are, these things still remain. Once, long ago, you defied the Jedi Council, freeing yourself from their control. You claimed your rightful title of Dark Lord of the Sith. Together we can defeat Malak and take back what is yours.
Turn away from this path, Bastila. The dark side only leads to destruction!
Bastila, it is not too late for you to be saved. The teachings of the Jedi can lead you from the dark side back into the light and the true understanding of the Force.
You are beneath my contempt, Juhani. When you felt the power of the dark side, you fled to a cave like some cowering animal. You know nothing of the Force or its true potential. But you, Revan, the power of the dark side is yours to command. You can use it to destroy Malak. With my help, you could rule over the entire galaxy.
Wow, how many times do I need to tell her that I serve the light? She really, really, really wants me to be persistent, guys. Okay, I am a servant of the light now.
You were a pathetic fool, Revan. Together we could have defeated Malak and ruled over an empire. But now, I will be at Lord Malak's side instead. You will be crushed with the Republic and all the fools who bow down to the Jedi Council. No one can stand against the power of the Star Forge and the Sith fleet.
Is there a reason why I basically just let her leave? Well, I guess I'm not gonna get an answer to that particularly. But look! Things to loot! Stuff to stop! We gotta stop that disruptor field. After these things give me all of their loot. Alright, let's see what the computer has to say. Yeah, shut down planetary disruptor field. I guess shut down temple energy shield? And then log out. Alright, now we have to make our way back to our ship and hopefully stop what is to come. I will see you guys at the next notable moment. Alright, we do have one last notable quest to turn in before we return to the Ebon Hawk. We were supposed to gather genetic material, which we did last episode at the console down in the catacombs. And we're going to return it to this researcher. I have the data on the genetic structure of your species.
Moja haudonga ya bunki, kacheska to pun, jebedwana ni bobo, tonga bong shanongyang, rondi haudonga kuhonga vi, wala kumbes, cheng palamuli tonking.
Alright, a little bit of XP, a little bit of, I think, credits. Oh, where are you going? Alright, now I will see you guys at the Ebon Hawk. Hey, there's our party.
You're back, but where's Bastila? Is she alive? What happened inside that temple?
Whew. Let's see. Bastila has fallen to the dark side. She fled to the Starforge.
The dark side? Bastila? No! No! How could that happen?
She was always in danger of being seduced by the dark side, Karth. Bastila was strong, but she was always impatient and headstrong. Malak preyed upon her weakness. This planet is a tainted place. The Starforge and the Temple have twisted the Force into an instrument of evil, just as Malak has twisted Bastila into a servant of the Sith.
Not for long! We're gonna save her, guys. Let's see, what are my options? She can still be saved, right?
Malak has a strong hold on Bastila now. It will be difficult for her to break free of his influence, especially considering her long association with you. Remember the bond that was forged between you when she rekindled the spark that was your life. Through that bond, she touched your memories, and also the echo of the dark taint within you.
But there's still hope for her, right? I mean, Revan rejected the dark side, so Bastila could too, right? We still might be able to save her.
We can try, and we will.
I don't know what fate awaits us, but I sense Bastila still has a role to play in the events to come. I have no doubt she will be waiting for us on the Starforge.
No doubt. But let's go then before she has time to organize a bigger welcoming committee.
Alright, with the ship parts, we were able to repair the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive. Da-da-da-da! Where is everyone's just gathered in here. Well, we are going to do quick chatting with mostly everyone. So we're not going to quite make it to the Starforge in this episode. But I'm hoping that I've made it far enough in certain conversations with the NPCs to get a certain conversation out of Karth. Let's see.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh. Well, then never mind. Wah, wah. Is that everyone's response? Oh, okay, so we can actually, yeah. Let's ask, we've had Jolie the least amount of time. Let's ask him about his wife.
I don't want to talk about that.
We're at the end of the game, guys. I do. Spit it out already.
Now that's a unique method of getting someone to talk. Thunder about like a bantha in a circuit shop. Does that work for you often? Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you'll never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away, to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
So that's why you went to Kashyyyk?
Partly, maybe. I doubt I could ever explain it to you fully, even if I wanted to. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation.
Well...
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be men in your life, perhaps many men. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of over-caution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
Well, aren't you worried about the dark side at all?
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
Well, I am curious. Not even a Jedi? You mean you're not anymore, right?
Nope, never was. Technically, I never rose above the rank of Padawan for various reasons. Does that surprise you?
A little bit. But you seem to have all the abilities.
In my case, becoming a Jedi would have been a formality. I doubt the Order and I would have gotten along well, considering my opinions on things such as love. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect, eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
You don't think love can work?
I suppose it could. It would take a strong person to make that kind of commitment, I think. Someone with a great sense of self. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
Well, so that actually ties in really well to some comments I got a few episodes ago, talking about Sith and going to the dark side via love and light side via love, so that worked really well. Let's see what Juhani has to say.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padap?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Well, what happened after your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Did she die?
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris.
So you were enslaved?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they freed you?
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
What did you do?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
Jahani.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Alright, Jack and Jills, I think that's gonna be it for now. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and in the next episode, we're gonna make it to the Starforge. I'm so excited. That will start basically the end of the game. So once we make it there, there is no going back. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too. See you guys in the next one.